Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Themba right here on Diski Central. Now, it's been a few weeks since I've been on here, since Boozy's been on here. It's been a complicated September. September is finally coming to an end. We are ushering October in with some good vibes, good energy. Definitely, it's gonna be looking like the season is hotting up next month. This past weekend showed us that the contenders are here. Manchester City are here, and they are here to push Chelsea all the way. Now, Liverpool, who are supposed to be the third contender, struggled a little bit at Brentford. Hey, Arsenal played their beginning of the season. We were told that it was men against boys, and Arsenal basically didn't have their first team at all. Now, it's 3-3, Liverpool and Brentford. Is anyone saying anything about that? No one's saying nothing about that. Why? Because it's Liverpool, and yeah, it's fine. Liverpool are good, so whatever, they'll probably bounce back or whatever. But anyway, that was a great encounter. Good match from Brentford. Definitely showed a lot of heart. I think that draw was well deserved, and that Jurgen Klopp definitely has some things to think about going forward in the future. The defense for Liverpool did not seem particularly focused. I don't know what was happening with Van Dijk. Seemed a little bit off pace, if off pace is something right to describe Virgil van Dijk. Never thought I'd ever use that term to describe him. But moving on to the Manchester City and Chelsea game, what an encounter. This was the first match of the weekend. This was a lunchtime kickoff and entertaining stuff. Manchester City pressed Chelsea all the way until the top. They did not allow them to come out at all and play. Chelsea did finally get into the game when they brought on Kai Havertz. That meant that they had a third forward. And that meant that they could then counter this kind of press from Man City with their own kind of press. And that meant overloading and pumping the ball to the forward lines into the big man Lukaku. It almost yielded a goal. Well, almost is putting it kindly. It was a foregone conclusion. You could see that Manchester City had the game on lock. All that they needed to do was just get a goal. Great football, great footwork rather from Gabriel Jesus right there in the box to turn and score. Lucky he got the deflection, but a goal is a goal. Aston Villa. Yes! Arsenal. Martinez. Every time he does something amazing, I'm just like, he comes from Arsenal. Yeah, and I'm just so happy. But anyway, yes, what did Martinez do, you're asking? Well, he didn't save Bruno Fernandes's penalty, but he did dance when he missed. And the Aston Villa players were taunting the Manchester United players before the penalty was taken, and I love that. Bring that back into football. Bring the trash talk. Bring the smack talk back into football. Love to see that. Entertaining. So sorry, Ole. Now you crying because of Jurgen Klopp saying certain things in the media. You're crying because Aston Villa players are taunting your players on the pitch. What is the reason? What is the problem? Why can you not play at home? What is happening, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Makes no sense at all. Moving on to what I see as the best game of the weekend, mainly because I support them, is Arsenal versus Tottenham Hotspur. This wasn't actually my match of the week, but obviously I have to hype it up. Arsenal walking away 3-1 winners at the Emirates Stadium. What a match, what a encounter. Goals from Emil Smith-Rowe, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and Bukayo Saka. You all thought that Arsenal was dead. Just give us time. Definitely Arsenal's defense looks more calm compared to the beginning of the season. It's a new defense. New names: Aaron Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Ben White, Gabriel, Kieran Tierney. All of them did not start the first two games of the season. Now that they're here and they're a unit, you can definitely see some improvement in Arsenal, and it's great to see that the forward line is starting to click. My match of the weekend is actually West Ham versus Leeds United. What a game, what an encounter, end-to-end football. I thoroughly enjoyed it. West Ham seemed as though that they were not going to come back, but Mikel Antonio, he came into the Premier League at the age of 26 from Nottingham Forest. when he joined West Ham. And when he came in, he was a right winger, and he played right back. And then he went back to right wing, then went back to right back. You know how the managers treated Mikel Antonio in the past few years. David Moyes just seems to have so much faith in him that he's given him freedom to just do whatever he wants up top. And he's so dominant up the pitch that you don't need a second man just off him. I think things play out very well with Jared Bowen to his far right and Ben Rama to his far left, and then behind them the central midfielders who control the pace of the game very well for West Ham. I think Pablo Fornals had a chance to get a goal just before half time to make it 1-1 after Rafinha's goal, Mikel Antonio putting him through. And I just think that kind of play that happened then was telling of the way West Ham like to play football. They don't necessarily sit back, but when the moment comes, when gaps show within the forward lines, they take their opportunity and they move at pace, and that's what they definitely love to do. Now, there were definitely some other encounters in the Premier League this weekend that were quite interesting, like Jamie Vardy scoring an own goal and then going on to score 2 more goals. Burnley almost getting their first win of the season. So sorry, Burnley, you did not get it this time. I think that Burnley are playing great football. They do deserve some points, and I think they will get it down the line. I do know that there is one more Premier League game tonight this evening. Brighton take on Crystal Palace, and if Brighton actually beat Crystal Palace, then they will move to the top of the Premier League log. And in my opinion, if they do win tonight, then they will be my team of the week, because my goodness me, who had ever thought that Brighton could get off to the start. But we all know that Graham Potter is an amazing manager, and through watching Brighton, especially last season, you could see the potential that was in the team, and that all that needed for them was, number one, some luck, and number two, for some goal to just get in the net, just get in there. Nonetheless, happy to see the Brighton and Hove Albion fans jubilant and cheering on their team. I'll definitely be watching that match tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Tell me in the comment section below, who was your player of the week? What is your match of the week? Tell me everything about this weekend, because it was definitely an exciting weekend. The more to come on Diski Central this week. We are back in full force. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and share this with your friends. Peace out.